Hello, my name's Maria and you're watching the Richardson Simple Living, and today I haven't been shopping so I haven't got a shopping haul to bring you. I'm hoping I'll have one by the end of the week, but I've not gone today. I'm hoping maybe Friday. So what am I going to do today? I've just thought actually we'd just have a chat, a catch up, so you know that I've not vanished entirely. And I thought I'd just run through some of the things that have been happening this week, and it's not been a very good week. It's been an awful week. We've had disaster after disaster, and everything seems to have been knocked back this week because of it. It started with the tumble dryer catching fire. So that was the beginning of the week. That caught fire. I don't know what had happened to it. It was absolutely waterlogged when we took it out, totally waterlogged, and there was blue smoke coming from it. Me and Sean were sat in the living room and we were doing some homeschooling, and I suddenly said to Sean, I can smell burning. So she looked up and she sniffed and she goes, I can too. So she went toward the hallway. I came toward the kitchen to see where the smell was coming from. She shouts, it's not in here. But as I was coming through here, I could smell it getting stronger. And it led me to the tumble dryer, and it stunk. And so I opened the door and all this blue smoke came at me. So I was quickly switching all the electric off. And then Dean was outside cleaning his car, so I had to shout him to come and sort it. So that was gone. Burnt out and gone, and scrapmen ended up taking that. Not going to get another one. I can't see the point. They use a lot of electric anyway, and I've been putting everything on the clothes all since, and it works perfectly fine doing that. So yeah, summertime, it won't be long until we'll be hanging it on the line again, so I'm not going to bother replacing it. Although it's a bit miffed because it's one my daughter bought me and it's only a few years old, but there we go. It's had it. So what else has been happening this week? Well, I'll tell you what's happening at the minute. Well, we've had two disasters today. Woke up this morning and couldn't hear the pump on the fish tank. Looked at the fish tank, all the fish are dead, every single one. The pump and the oxygen air bubble thing wasn't working, and all the fish had died. Well, it was working when we went to bed, but this morning we got up and it wasn't working, and every fish had died. We've lost all of our fish, including Sean's favourite one. I can't remember what she called it now. It's some Anglo-Saxon king's name, Athelred or something. Athelstan, Athelred, I think, something like that. And it had died. And she was only saying the other day, oh, I can't wait until July and my fish will be two. And because the other one died before its first birthday, the day before, and she says, I hope this one makes it till two. But it hasn't. It had died. So that's another disaster this morning. The fish tank, the oxygen, the thing that supplies the oxygen, all the bubbles had just stopped working, so they must suffocated. So they were all dead, every single one of them. So we've got no fish at all whatsoever now. Dean's cleaned all the tank out and just left it now. So whether we'll get more fish or not, I don't know. We'll see. But they're expensive to buy, and we were always breeding a roe, and you had to buy the it was a suckerfish, Athelred, I think it was called. It was a suckerfish where he clings on the side and he eats all the algae and everything. They live on the algae and keep the tank clean. So yeah, they're very expensive to buy. So I don't think we'll be getting any more. We've not discussed getting any more. So that tank's just in the corner now. But I looked at my clock. This is just a simple thing. I looked at my clock and it's 1:15, and even the clock stopped. Even the clock has gone, and it's a battery operated clock, so I'm going to go and find some batteries for it now. But not long ago put batteries in just before Christmas, so why it's gone again I don't know. And another issue we're having, which Dean's fixing now, but I've just heard a beep and my lights flashing on my cooker, so the electric must be back on because he's had to turn it off because the cord in the bathroom had gone, the light cord, it pulling it and it wouldn't work, and it was playing up for a couple of days this week, and I thought, oh, it's all the damp in the bathroom. And I was saying to everybody, make sure you leave the doors and windows open after you come out of the shower. Just leave them open so the damp can come out and the air can go in. But people keep forgetting and they don't, and it's gone. I mean, it might not be that, I don't know, but it's gone. So Dean's putting a new cord on it. We only put that new cord on it a couple of months before Christmas. He's having one every few months, and the only reason I think it might be the damp is because it's fine during the summer, but during the winter months we're putting a couple of cords on it. It's not right at all. So he just put that on. I don't know if it works or not. I don't know. I've left him doing it. Just heard the electric come back on. So yeah, all these disasters, one after another, we've been having. There's probably been more this week. It's just been a week of disasters. I should have jotted them all down. But who has weeks like that? I mean, I know you get things that they say things go in threes, don't they? But I mean, who gets it all in 1 week like that? It's crazy. But I don't know. So I've not gone shopping today because I'm waiting for my money to go into the bank. It normally would have gone in today, but I haven't gone in today. So, well, I say it normally would go in today. It'd be any time between yesterday and the end of the week. So it's normally like the second, third day. So it'll probably be tomorrow. But I won't go shopping tomorrow because my son's got the car. He wants to borrow the car because his car's in the garage. So yeah, I don't know. It's one of those weeks. I haven't had one of those weeks since I don't know when, but I'm definitely having one of those weeks. So I thought I'd just come on and have a chat with you, being I wasn't going shopping today and you perhaps would be expecting to see me today. And I thought, well, we'll have a chat and I'll tell you how my week's gone. Maybe we should do that once a week, just, all get together and have a chat, so to speak, and see how the week's gone and the weekends have gone. But yeah, ours hasn't gone so well. Everything's just kaput. I dread what happens next. I mean, it's only Wednesday. We're only halfway through the week and all this stuff has gone. But like I say, I can live without the tumble dryer. I can live without fish. But all the same, the poor fish all suffocating to death. If we'd have been up, if it had happened in the day, we'd have noticed because you can hear the tank running, the oxygen thing running because it's like bubbles and you hear it humming. And as soon as my husband come down this morning, he couldn't hear it and he went to feed the fish because he does it every morning and they were all dead, totally dead. We was hoping that Athelred, I think his name was, we was hoping that he might have still just been alive, might have been clinging on. But no, unfortunately, we lost a lot. So like I say, I don't know whether we'll get any more of them or not, really. So yeah, and I'm hoping this light cord works and doesn't go again because, the electrics all go. Can live without it. I'm going to forget it. It's driving me mad. I said to Dee, my grandparents and beyond, they all lived without all this electricity and gas and all this rubbish. It's nothing, causes nothing but hassle all the time. If it's not taking your money, it's just causing hassle. So there's ways around everything. You don't have to have it. Look at me gone out, but I'm quite serious. I don't see why we need to put up with it all the time. It's driving me mad. All of it is. Everything going wrong and, and everything that's gone wrong is caused by something electrical, apart from my clock, which is battery. Well, I probably put cheap batteries in that last time. I don't know. I'll have a look and see after if I've got some more. I'll get some more batteries for it. And I want to make sure that clock goes because it's a bit similar to that one you can see in the background. That one belonged to my grandparents and great-grandparents. My great-granny had bought it. Excuse me. That one's a wind-up one. It's got a really great fat old-fashioned key and you wind it every morning and that works. But the chime on it's gone. When it was at my grandparents and my uncle and his wife, he married a foreign woman and she come over and she thought it was awful. It scared her, the noise did. So she turned it off and it's never come back on since. Can't get to work again since. And also the hand thing, it was working when it came here, but I think we've been moved around so much it came off, the chime bit that swings at the bottom, pendulum, that's the word, pendulum, and that's come off. So although that clock does work, I should wind it up every day really. It does work, but the pendulum needs putting back on somehow. I don't know, never looked at it properly. I just don't like throwing it because it was my great grandparents. So yeah, it's similar to that but a bit more modern. It belonged to my mum and dad, the clock I've got in there, the living room, the one that's gone, and that's the battery one. So I get some batteries on that. So I do want to keep that one going. So yeah, I ought to really wind that one. But I was going to say, luckily I've got, I can tell the time on the Alexa and things like that. But of course, that's run by electricity. Need to concentrate on the wind-up clock maybe, and probably the battery and things. So yeah. Yeah, I was talking about electricity, saying I've had enough of this. I'm going to get rid of all the electricity. We don't need it. What do we need it for? It's we've just come too reliant on all this stuff. And then the first thing they say is, well, but what about our phones? So I goes on Amazon and I show them all these little like solar things that you use to plug into your phones. People keep them on window ledges and then just plug the phones in, and or their tablets, that kind of thing. I said, there you are. See, all that can still be up and running. You don't need the electricity for that. So I think they're quite happy with that, as long as they're running. But yeah. It's just one of those weeks, I thought I'd pop on, just have a chat with you about what was happening, really. Aside from that, what else we've done this week? We've been clearing out the black shed. It was all upside down, so what we've done is stacked all the tubs in one corner. I was actually going to flick the camera on and show you the other day, but I ended up doing so much stuff I forgot all about it. But yeah, sorting it all out, because all of it's stuff that we've bought out the house that we want to get rid of and sell. And the idea is maybe to have a tabletop sale in summer or go to a car boot, whichever, seeing what the weather does, because you get indoor car boots if you're having bad weather, can't you? So I could always do that. But yeah, I've left a couple of empty tubs on top of them as well, so if I find more stuff I can just chuck it in and fill it, so I know exactly where that is and can lift it, take it, wherever we're taking it to, even if it ends up in a charity shop. So we've been doing that, so that looks a lot tidier now. Hoovered all the shed out, because it's got chairs and carpets and a nice fire in there. I was going to show you the fire. I was sat by the fire in there for a bit, because it's got like a log effect fire, but that's electric. But yeah, it's got this log effect fire, so I sat by there for a bit and just put my feet up for a bit while I pondered on everything we were doing in the shed. So it's got little coffee tables in there and everything. One side like got a nice pink furry rug. One side's done up because I did it up. Because originally I was going to I used to do a lot of chatty vlogs, and I thought it'd be a nice area to sit and do chatty vlogs without getting all the interruption of people coming in and out the house. And I thought it's a nice quiet area to do chatty vlogs, or your chatty podcast type vlogs, and I thought it'd be good for that. So that's why we did it up. Maybe I should use it and do it for that, because I can even do it when it's cold and that, because it, like I say, it's got heating in there. But yeah, so we'd sorted out, and that looks loads better now. We know what we're doing with that. We're sorting out some of the runs and what we've got in there, like all the Christmas lights and Halloween lights, and sorting all them out into different sheds, separating them so we know what's what, and sorting out what space we've got. Not that we're going to store anything else, but yeah, we've been doing a lot of that this week. So Dean's still got more of that to do. Looking at the state of the garden, everywhere is green. The paths are green. I've heard a couple of people jet washing, so I might have to start jet washing when we've done all our tidying up. Also, there's a few weeds in the boxes that I want to do, see what I want to grow. So we've sort of been doing all that this week and having a look, and it's nice to get outdoors a bit, really. I get fed up of it by the end of summer, but this time of the year, once Christmas is over, you're looking for something to sort of fill your time in a bit and do. So we've been out and done that. So that's basically everything so far, but it's only Wednesday. Is it working, Dean?
This is the other one I took off and I fixed it.
You fixed the other one. So what had happened to it?
The spring.
Oh, the spring.
Spring moved across inside, so it wasn't clicking.
Oh, well, is that like if people pull it at an angle? Because you don't always go in and pull out switches straight, do you? Sometimes you just walk in and at an angle as you're going in.
I put the other new one on, so I've got this one now again. Yeah. So this one's fixed now. So.
Dear. I don't know. See, there's always something. Blooming electrics. Better off without them. Oh, so yeah, that's that job now. My other son's just running and goes, Dad, can I borrow a screwdriver? Oh dear. So I noticed he's took one out of his set. I said, make sure you bring it back. He's took one of your yellow and red ones. Deep sigh. Yeah, out of your set. He's got a habit of leaving things behind and losing things, and you don't get them back. So Dean had to lend him sort of the older stuff in case he doesn't get it back. But I noticed he took one out of his set that he's using. So that's all of that. I say today's plans, it's dinner time now. this afternoon. I don't know. Do a bit of tidying up, done some washing this morning. Still have to fit in all the run-of-the-mill stuff. What would I do if I had no electricity with the washing machine? I know, I'll get somebody else to do it for me. Problem solved.
Nightmare, all of it.
It is all a nightmare. It's been a real nightmare week. It's like you go to bed and you get up and everything's all odd, like your fish are all dead, the pumps aren't working, the light switch went before you went to bed, the clock is stuck on a certain time, the pendulum's still swinging, but I don't think there's enough battery power to, alter the clock.
Your tumble dryer caught fire.
Yeah, no, I said about my tumble dryer, but that was the first thing, wasn't it, at the beginning of the week? That kick-started it all off, really. I'm hoping the run of it is over now. I know, that's what I said. It always comes in 3. But we must have had 3 now, surely. I've probably had more than 3.
Well, we've got the fish tank,
the tumble dryer, the fish tank,
and the light switch.
And the light switch. Yeah, they're all like 3 electrical things. But then my battery's on my clock. We don't count that. It's normal wear and tear. That's me putting cheap ones in, probably. I bet there are cheap ones in there. I don't often buy expensive batteries unless I'm buying them for children's toys or something, so they last a bit longer. But yeah, I don't tend to buy expensive ones. Maybe I should. It'll last me longer. So yeah, I can't think of anything else that has gone wrong so far. I hope not. But yeah, it is only Wednesday. I shouldn't speak too soon, should I? So yeah, let me know in the comments down below how your week's been going, or do you have times like this? Do you have times where it's just one thing after another and you think, oh goodness, when's it going to end? What's going to go next? Because I worry about my washing machine because it is making a cronky noise. Like when you sound like you've got something caught in it and it cronks as it goes around. But it's been doing that for months, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's not on its way out. But I hope it lasts a few more months, at least till summer, because I can wash it by hand in the bowl then and just drip dry on the line while I sort out what I'm doing with it next. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop on, let you know I'm still here. We're not vanished nowhere. I just thought if I don't go shopping till the end of the week, or even if it's not till the beginning of next week, you might wonder where I am, because it's like when I don't see people comment for a long time, I think, I wonder if they're okay. I wonder if everything's all right with them. But yeah, I suppose sometimes it's not your kind of video, so you don't watch anyway. But I do think about you all. So I thought, well, I'll pop on so you know where I am. So that's that for today. But I can't think of anything else that has gone off that I can tell you about. But perhaps we'll give you a show around the garden, actually, what we're doing. Not like a garden tour, there's not much in it. I'll show you my shed and how that's all looking. It looks quite nice. Maybe we'll do a chatty vlog in there one day, then I can show you while I'm in there and see what it's like. Yeah. Because it'd be quite nice, because I think about it, and I'm sort of going shopping once a week at the moment, and sometimes I do go twice a week if I get an Iceland delivery, maybe something like that. But I was thinking, well, if we could have a chatty vlog, because like all these things were starting to happen, and I thought I could chat to you about that. It's nice to chat to somebody about things, and I thought I could chat to you about that. And I thought chatty vlog would be quite nice, actually, like a catch-up vlog at the beginning of the week for, sort of what's been happening. And you get to know each other, don't you, doing things like that. It's just nice. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to battle on now, see what I can do next. Like I say, it's around about dinner time, so I'm going to do Sean some dinner. And Sean said to me this morning, we're going shopping today, Mum. I said, no, not today. I said, money's not gone in today. So at the earliest, that'll be Friday. So that might be when I see you next. If I do go shopping Friday, I will see you Friday. It'll probably be an Aldi shop if I do shop. If not, it'll be Monday. It'll definitely be Monday. If not, I hope so, because I need some vegetables for the weekend. So yeah, anyway, I will chat all day if I'm left to it, so I will go. And like I say, just chat with me in the comments down below. Let me know if you have weeks like this and runs of things that seem like bad luck, but obviously it's just wear and tear of everything. But So, like I say, hopefully I'll see you on Friday. If not, it will definitely be Monday. So until I see you next, take care, everybody. Bye.